A little place all of his own. The Andergastrians love their mystery. They smell funny. Somehow... Oh, my fex. What is this stuff? The whole thing was an ugly glass. There's a gap in the lid. The merchant claims that the lid once held a fake ruby. I found all the pieces, but no ruby.
Oh, hey guys, sorry. I was just waiting for my internet to fix up and now it has. Give me a second. About that. Give me a second. You joking me? Give me a second, guys. That should work now. If it doesn't, then yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Capture card is a bit faulty. Sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to kick it to work. There we go. Yep, you're not working, are you? Oh, welcome to my typical stream. First, the internet is laggy, my capture card didn't work, and now the game is crashing. Yeah, that seems like a typical stream for mine.
Nice to see.
Have any more rubies vanished?
Not from me, to be honest. Those were the only gems I had. Weren't you going to...
No, thank you.
Such...
The warriors in the temple don't like me. They think I'm a At least that's what they say. Rondra's house in Andergast, the goddess of I have no intention of selling my stuff to this peacock. Why?
I'm sorry, Geron, but I'm...
And that's where we were. Completely confused.
I can't think of anything. That won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Nothing else in there. Ryder?
Hmm?
What can be used to...
It depends on the... Find out if anything has changed in town since yesterday. Maybe there's a... Then you come up with something similar and bring it to me.
You want to catch a full-grown demon? You're just a lowly novice.
I can... Oh,
I'll keep... See you later.
goodbye.
They're already cut. It won't. There's so much... It only works on fragile... To set a trap for the demon, Bryder needs me to get her the following things. An exact description of the entity, preferably from multiple sources, an accumulator for astral energy from the school, and something for bait. Whatever the entity appears to be seeking in Andergast, if there is such a thing. I hate this stable, and I hate this pig trough even more. You ugly beasts. After I solve Fi's riddle, I'll hopefully never have to lay my eyes on you again. Won't work.
What do I do?
The merchant claims that the lid wants... I found all the pieces, but no... Oh, come on. I don't know. Oh, come... Nonsense. 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 That won't do any... Fragile ceramics, overpriced glass bottles, ugly little caskets. Who's supposed to buy all this? I liked Hilda's old stand better. There's nothing left here besides the shards. Whatever was here didn't make much of a ruckus, just watching. I tried every... The artifact will... This bracelet... Actually, I had to do it, or it would have meant the... That won't do any...
What am I supposed to do here?
I prefer the well outside, and since yesterday, I also know why. The children who emptied their chamber pot there yesterday, weren't they supposed to be working? They seem so cheerful and carefree. Hard to believe that it's some... Better than head first in the... My childhood wasn't... I don't know. Luckily he's here today, not the smith. Although, ever since the citizens survived the terrors of last winter, they've stopped calling me a witch child. Even Anderg... The school courtyard is quiet. The students are... I'd better not The sheep will be slaughtered soon enough. Better not. I still need my stuff. The whole thing, there's a... Better not. I found this cucumber.
Show me. Oh ho! May I keep it?
What's so special about that vegetable?
Let's just say it doesn't just fill you up. You may ask for any service you want in return.
I'll think of something. Better not. It's me again.
May the gods be...
You can harden liquids?
Rather call it upgrade. My honey to gold experiment is only the beginning. I'm open to further suggestions at any time.
Oh, you made the wine. You turned the wine into a ruby.
I need something to put it in.
Geron, what are you
Nothing. If the wine keeps flowing like that, the bar... The gap in the lid is now full of red wine.
And then you turned that into a ruby. Hey, I just figured it out. I think I'm getting smarter playing these games.
Harden what's soft and stem the flow. One freshly forged ruby for my new best friend. Whatever you're planning to do with it, I suggest you hurry. The effect won't last long.
You're only telling me that now?
Nice doing business with you.
This is that, but all I could...
Yeah, I think I should play more of these games. Maybe I should play more click and adventure, point and click adventure games. Actually make you a bit smarter. Alright.
Since everything points to our attacker liking rubies, here.
I know where that came from. The theory with the ruby is a bit far-fetched, but I can't think of anything better myself. You need to stand further away. I'm preparing the magic circle now.
How much farther is it?
What?
What is it?
I thought you said something.
No. Unfortunately, I can only create the basic conditions. I'll only know the right spell when I see the beast.
I'm amazed the mob didn't run away from the tent.
The attacker probably came out of the woods.
To Draconia. How much further is it?
This time I heard it too. I'm so tired all of a sudden. By the gods, Geron, the tree! It was here the whole time.
What do you want?
I'm hungry. I need to eat. If I starve before the last
Gets to Draconia, you won't see a single shilling. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm a child of the city. I don't know my way around here. It's still many miles to Draconia. We've only just begun to climb the mountain. I have to eat.
Give me silver.
Silver?
The silver platter from the burial chamber. Give it to me.
Princess, he seems to be offering you a trade. Do you really want to do that?
Here you are. And now? As you will.
It looks like you're going to starve now.
How come you're suddenly talking again? You've been mute since we left the caves.
I was afraid.
Afraid?
Yes. I was stuck in a dark but safe hole for thousands of years. I don't know who I am, where I come from, where I'm going, and how this is all going to end. In addition, I'm bound to a grim woman who carries what is probably a demonic staff on her back. Of course I'm afraid. Don't laugh. Whenever I think I've figured you out, you laugh like a perfectly normal woman again. Even the growling of your stomach is that of a plain mortal.
It's high time I ate something.
What? Your guide has you in the palm of his hand. He knows you'd be lost in this wilderness without him.
Just wait and see. I saw an animal's burrow behind the tree. I'll catch whatever lives there and eat it. I could hide behind that, but not without good reason. I'm not finished. There would be enough room here for a trap, but I think I'll do it some other way. It's too heavy, but why would I want to lift it anyway?
Okay.
I don't see any connection. Better not. Let Rahwan tie it up again. Making his bed isn't my responsibility. There isn't enough room. That won't lead to anything.
Okay, but what are we going to use as bait?
I don't much care. Nothing there to catch at the moment. I've already got a... No. There are plenty of flowers. It took the bait. Yes, come closer. I've almost got you.
Nice. Yeah, that would work with a sheep. What am I missing there? What am I missing with the trap? Haven't they...
The logs are too blunt to stick in the ground. I'll save my strength. The dagger isn't enough. I made them pointy.
Oh, come on.
There would be enough room here for a trap, but I think I'll do it some other way. That won't lead to anything. I can't lose. Better not.
What do you want to do here?
Useless as...
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing. The staff is too long to replace the stick.
I'm not cut.
I mustn't lose some... I don't see...
Can I get to pick up the stone now?
It's too... But why would I want to... That can't be... That's no longer... I don't much care. Useless as... What? Oh. It's too heavy, but why?
What am I supposed to do here? I don't know.
How can I make a fire now?
And he just pops out.
There would be enough room here for a trap, but I think I'll do it some other way. There would be enough. I can't lose my... I made holes in the pelt with the stakes. It's now stuck firmly to the ground. I hope the stakes stay in place. It holds up the trap. I hope the stakes... The rope leads behind the bushes. I can trigger the trap from there. The rope leads behind the bushes.
We're missing here.
That would be too... Until I know exactly what the mask... That won't lead to it. I'll take the rope with me. The pelt is now full of holes. I can't get the last stake out.
Show me your dagger.
Now he wants my dagger too. The dagger isn't enough to fasten the pelt to the ground. The last stake holds it in place.
There we go.
Impressive.
Poor thing. And now? Can't just eat it raw.
Here, take these stones.
Oh, who doesn't need stones?
No, these are special stones for fire.
He seems to be holding something in his hand.
These are flints. Thank you.
And now the staff.
What?
Stones for the staff. That's the price.
He only just gave them to me. The logs are more suitable for that. Please forgive me.
Thank you for not giving me away.
I thought you wanted to get rid of me.
As unpredictable as you are, he's even worse.
I have failed. I might as well just lie here and die. Oh. No. He took everything. He only left the flints and the mask. I'll hunt that bastard down. I'll catch him, and I'll gut him like a rat. No one flouts me and gets away with it.
Wow. Oh, chapter 3.
Where did he go? Are those animal tracks? Or was it Rachvan? If I follow the wrong trail, I may never find my way back. Perhaps with these berries. So I came from here. This way I can't possibly get lost.
Chapter 2 complete. Sorry guys if I'm not really talking, I'm concentrating, no thinking. Can't really think and talk at the same time. Well, I can, but not the level I'm trying to think out. How many chapters are there? Give me a second. My brain kind of hurts. When he just started. Do you like riddles? Catch the rat at the first try. Find the fox within the labyrinth. Okay, home, spider. Complete chapter 3. Complete chapter 4. So there's at least 4 chapters, yeah. Complete chapter 6, 7, 8. Ooh, righty. There's about 8 chapters, so we are not even close.
This is so confusing. I think I've got enough. I think I've got enough. Ha! I was right. He was here. First he ate my rabbit, and then he threw my dagger into the tree. He seems to be mocking me. Nothing left for me. The bastard gnawed all the bones clean. He threw it just so that I can't reach it. I wonder where this leads. I wonder where this... Another track?
I have no idea. Oh, let's go here.
I wonder where this...
Actually, I want to go up here. I don't know, I'm just going this way.
I can't get through there with my bare hands. I'd get stuck, and the spiders might attack me on the spot. I need my dagger.
Good thing we found your dagger, though. Just can't reach it.
I wonder who wanted to prove something to someone with this.
Right. So now we just need to find a way back. Let's see if we can go back and grab the dagger now with this rope.
Another track?
But my dagger was here. Hey, where's the dagger? Here it is.
I wonder where this...
Okay, well, let's go back to the spider nest now. Oh, that didn't take too long. Save the game.
At At last.
So guys, I'll be right back in like 5 seconds. Check up on the lines. I'm back. Sorry about that. Like I said, it wasn't that long. Yeah. Don't you see the big spider?
That won't suffice as a weapon. Did something move behind that? It's too foggy. I can't see a thing.
Something definitely.
I'm not going one step closer. Not before I'm sure that there's nothing lurking behind this web. I don't even know where... That won't suffice. Better not.
Burn it.
Now the staff. Quick.
Ah, Princess. I just braced myself for the next 1,000 years.
There's no time for that. Which way did he go?
Back there? Over the tree trunk.
There we go.
Good. It's not following us. We're safe. So, do you trust me now?
You only saved me, so I can tell you where your treacherous guide fled to.
Then stop doubting me and start trusting me.
I'll only trust you when you tell me what you're planning to do with me.
Nothing. I'm not planning to do anything with you. It's entirely up to you whether you help me or not.
I don't believe you.
I'm going into battle, a war for which no one can predict the outcome. I'm following a path that cannot be planned. I take what I can get, and like a rope artist, I weave a safety net from it.
But how do you know that the net will hold in the end?
I'll only know that when the time comes. All I can do is fall.
Why do I have the feeling this can't possibly end well?
Trust me, I've taken more precautions than you know.
Level up? What the buggers is level up? Sorry, give me a second. What the bugger? Defeat the spider. Okay. And we defeat it. We just said go back.
What happened here? Looks like a battle took place. I can smell something besides blood. Don't tell me that coward poisoned his dagger. Oh, finally a little warmth. There are still a few pelts lying in the tent. They left everything behind in a hurry. Judging from the size, 2 people must have been camping here. The wood is still smouldering. Somebody was here a short while ago. I can't lose my head now. It's stuck too deep in the tree, but without a bow, it's useless to me anyway. That's certainly not Rahwan's arrow, but I'm sure it was meant for him. That can't be...
Oh, great. Now we truly are lost. Never mind.
Finally, the first stage of the journey is finished. But I'll never make it up there without a guide.
I thought you were prepared, mistress.
There are people by the waterfall, and at least one of them looks awfully familiar.
Byrondra. I think his blade was poisoned. If only you had used a sword and not that cursed bow.
Stay calm. If you get upset, the poison will spread through your veins even faster.
Are you sure no one followed us when a Fekina jumps out of the bushes? The rest of the tribe can't be far behind.
Don't worry. He has no hair. He's an outcast, dishonored, a coward who poisons his enemies. I'll make him pay for this.
Those are Rondra Amazons. I heard their fortress was west of here. But what are they doing so far out this way?
Don't worry about it and get out of here.
No, I need that bastard. Only he knows the way to Draconia. May the gods be with you. I see you've captured a Fekina.
Who are you?
Why are you threatening me? What have I done to you?
You really do look harmless. You are a Telemid, but not a Fekina. You come from one of the great cities in the east. But what brings you so far into the Rashtulian Wall all alone? You're easy prey for the countless Fekina tribes in these heights.
You change the subject.
What brings you so far from your homeland? You come from Keshal Rondra, right?
We're on a mission to do great honor to our goddess Rondra. We're going to join the war against the demons in the Gorian Desert.
Is there any news from the battlefield?
The troops from Zorgan are on their way to Angkopau, ready to attack the center of evil. They're only waiting for reinforcements, which are currently camped outside Draconia. Meanwhile, the hordes of darkness are gathering in the Gorian Desert. A glorious battle lays before us.
You're very young for a warrior.
When fate overtakes us, we can't wait. We must act as we are commanded. That can be difficult for outsiders to understand.
Believe me, I understand.
A few moons ago, our highest lioness had a vision from our goddess Rondra, a burning red lioness, the symbol of our goddess. 20 ears of grain, only half of them ripe. They stand for me and my sisters, and the statue of a mighty female warrior, embraced by a demonic creature. It's been long since we've had such a clear sign. When the lioness speaks, we obey.
What's wrong with your companion?
We were at our camp below the fog when the Fekina surprised us. He slew my sister's horse and poisoned my sister with his dagger. We took him prisoner and withdrew here to avoid further attacks from his people. Fortunately, the poison is harmless, but induces fever, dreams, and drowsiness.
Why don't you let the Fekina go?
Never. He's too dangerous. It would take a divine miracle for me to let a cowardly murderer like him go free.
I'm going to take a look around.
Yes, but don't approach the prisoner, or else you'll feel an arrow in your hand faster than you'd like.
You're so nice to her.
She's just like me. It won't be easy to coax her into giving me Rahwan.
Unless...
Will you help now after all?
I might have an idea, but I'll need his necklace for it.
What are you planning?
Bring me the necklace, and I'll tell you. You're serious about taking the armor of those battle clerics?
No, that would be foolish. I was just thinking about what I'm going to wear when I go to war, and whether we're going to fight side by side.
You really cannot wait to die?
If you don't understand, then shut up. There's a flaming lion engraved on the shield, the sign of the goddess Rondra. The two branches are entangled and pushing each other up. How unusual. I can't reach that from here. No, that's not it. A man with a spear. The painting shows a woman with a child in her arms. The image of a dragon. 2 men hunting some kind of misshapen beast. A group of people peacefully sitting by a fire. An apple is hanging from a tree, and a man is picking it. I'd rather not. I don't even know. Almost. If only the water level weren't so low. Now that's just... I won't drink until I know I'm safe here. The Amazons are using the shade and the noise of the mighty waterfall for cover. I can't reach... Better not. I won't drink until I know I'm safe here. I don't see any connection. As long as she's lying here, the girl will be occupied. I need your necklace.
Stay away from the Fakino.
There you go. Now we could drop this, grab his necklace, and we'd be good to go.
Thanks. Perhaps you remember the vision I sent you in the burial chamber as an explanation for the blood ritual.
You mean the image of my bleeding hand, the smouldering incense bowl, and you?
Correct. Well, you can't talk to the prisoner, since the girl would get suspicious. But you could send him a vision and ask him to get on good terms with her.
And how?
With the spell of vision sending, which I now place in your hands.
Nice.
Cast it on the necklace in your bag, and I'll explain the rest. The spell works only on someone you have a personal item from, and you can only send visions of things which are nearby by using 3 visions only. You can tell the prisoner that he should get on the good side of the Amazon.
Using 3 visions only?
Yes. Direct his attention to his tormentor, then to him, and finally to a symbol for friendship and sociability. He will, without fail, associate these 3 things with one another. He can't defend himself against it. The order of the visions does not matter. That was wrong. Send him a vision of the girl, of himself and of a social gathering. He will, without fail.
Okay.
Aliglug Zulos Asasha.
Shut up!
It didn't work.
Wait for it.
Zul Asasha.
Please do me a favor. Take this piece of cloth from my cloak and gag the Fakina. No daughter of Rondra deserves such abuse.
Ow! He tried to bite me. Let him yell at the girl. It's not worth it to me. A piece of the young Amazon's cloak.
What am I supposed to do with this?
The symbol of my goddess and the Fakina? Oh, tell me what I should do with him, oh Rondra.
Dragon, I guess.
The symbol of my goddess and the Fakina.
God damn it.
The symbol of my goddess and the Fakina? Oh, tell me what I should do.
The painting shows a woman with a child in her arms. A man with a spear. Two men hunting some kind of... A group of people peacefully... An apple is hanging from a tree, and a man is picking it.
There we go.
What is it?
I had a vision from my goddess. She instructed me to pluck the prisoner from the tree like an apple. I must follow her command. But I need your help.
What should I do?
I fear for my sister should I let him go here. Take my horse, which you'll find behind the waterfall, and carry the prisoner up the hill. Once you're far enough away, let him go and send the horse back to me.
You can count on me.
Thank you.
Right. There we are. I'll let you go. And in return, you must keep your promise and guide me to Draconia. Agreed?
Agreed.
Then hold still, so I can free you from your bonds.
Do you really want to do that? He already betrayed you once.
Don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
He almost killed you! Didn't you say you knew what you were doing?
Yes. I fell, and you caught me. I just didn't know how you would do it. So you can transform flesh into stone.
It looks like it. Yes.
I thank you.
My hands!
And now to you. You know, I actually pitied you, the outcast Fakina, whose own people no longer want him, who had to subjugate himself to the laws of the city and sold his honor just to survive. But the moment you hit me over the head with that bone, you lost all my mercy. I'm ordering you one last time to take me to Draconia. You'll feed me when I tell you, and you'll guard me when I sleep. Once I have arrived there safely, with the mask, only then will I restore your hands.
My My hands!
That's right, you bastard. And if you don't obey me, I'll transform the rest of you as well.
My hands! They're stone!
Ah, very good. You're awake.
You? What are you doing here? Where's the demon?
Actually, I just came to fetch a few items, but I saw the two of you lying here, and I thought I'd build a fire. One chills so easily around here. Your haunted look tells me that you also have the dreams now, yes? By Rashtul's Kells, what a mess. Have you succeeded in solving the riddle in the meantime?
The demon is Sadja's magic staff, right? Or someone who has it, and thus also has its power to petrify people.
Ah, then that was the scene in the Rashtulian wall which you just saw. Unsettling, isn't it? That poor girl, all alone in the wilderness.
Don't try to dodge the subject.
Geron, who or what has caused this calamity doesn't matter. Just solve my riddle, and everything will be as it was.
Yeah, I also dreamed of Sadja.
Believe me, I did not want that. I'm sorry, but it is not too late. Forget everything you have seen, just as you would forget every other nightly dream.
Why? What's so dangerous about it?
Oh, Sadja's story itself is harmless. It's only the end which you must guard against. One who carelessly tackles the end is dealing with forces which were better left undisturbed.
I don't understand a word.
And it should remain that way.
How did the riddle go again?
As the stone over the scarab, so rules the scarab over the stone. Enter if to you the answer is known. If not, then forever your life I'll own. All we need is the answer, right?
Yes, the situation. Mogul is a step.
Isn't it obvious? The scarab stands for the beetle key, and the stone for the door to the tomb. Both are worthless without the other.
But then why did the inscription only appear after the key was already in the lock? Besides, Sadja seemed quite alarmed when she read it. What did she know that we don't?
The mogul in the chamber called himself the Black Scarab, just like his corpse ruled over the stone walls of the burial chamber. The burial chamber ruled over him.
That sounds reasonable, but why would Sadja want to keep that secret? No, I think we're still overlooking something very crucial. Well, as I see it, we haven't really come any further.
Not if you leave me groping around in the dark.
Geron, I'm just a simple merchant. I'm also your friend. If there's something I'm keeping from you, then I'm only doing it to protect you.
I didn't ask for your protection. I want answers.
The answers you seek are dangerous, Geron. I'm warning you. Ignore the dream, stay away from Draconia, and beware the Garden of Oblivion. If you leave the gate to Draconia sealed, the visions will disappear on their own, and nothing bad will happen to you or your friend. But if you pursue this path, and make only one single mistake at the end, then a fate worse than death awaits you. On the other hand, if you just solve my riddle, then everything will be fine. Why don't you take care of her?
Brider, get up. We've got him.
What happened? What kind of dream was that? And by the gods, who made a fire here in the middle of the crime scene?
That was him. Blast! Where did he go?
Oh, my head.
Brider, what do you know about a place called Draconia?
It's an ancient fortress in the Rashtulian Wall. Built by dragons. Alric Bodiak's speciality. Why?
Because I'm tired of these games, and because I think we'll find our answers there.
You're not a simple would-be hero, are you?
No, let's go home. I'll tell you everything on the way.
Oh, chapter 4. Going through the chapters pretty quickly.
What a night. I can hardly keep my eyes open. How's your wing?
Better.
Good. Then let's try again. Do you remember...
I lost Victoria over the evil.
The night we spent together in the Brinask marshes. You wanted to enter a bond of love with me.
Did we kiss?
You don't remember?
I know it was cold, and we were sitting around a fire. That was nice.
And do you also remember... Before we reached Enqui, we went rowing on the Svelte, past fields and windmills.
There were lots of cows.
And the sunrise. Do you remember that?
Yes, behind the mills.
And now think about... Isn't it a wonderful feeling to have defeated the seer and finally be free?
What was so bad about him? I liked him. He had such a funny beard.
You're mixing everything up. He didn't have anything like a beard.
Yes, you did that well.
We were quite an heroic couple. We defied the greatest dangers and saved Andergast. Just you and me.
And the raven. We were the best.
You did it! You can fly again.
Yes.
What is it?
I forgot what happened to the raven.
Oh, Nuri.
I want to leave it all behind me and start over. I want to fly across the ocean.
Chin up. We'll get through this. Bryder and I want to find out what Fi's hiding from us. And once we know that, we'll finally be able to solve the riddle.
Is this still about the story of that princess? That was all such a long time ago. What about now?
Nuri, I have to know Sadja's whole story. And for that, I have to talk to Master Bodiak. He's the only one who can tell us what Draconia has to do with all this. Only once I understand it all will the two of us be all right again. And we can finally forget all the terrible things forever. I don't see Ulrich at his window. I hope he's here.
Save the game. Hey, don't interrupt the let's show.
Ugh, yeah.
Bryder? What are you doing in there?
Detention. Absence without leave. Scrubbing latrines.
Have you talked to the master about Draconia?
No, and he isn't here either. From the harbour, go up the hill. His house is right on the corner by the wall.
I don't believe my ears. Did you just tell this man where Master Bodiak lives? We expect much more out of you, Bryder. Stop disappointing us.
She didn't do anything wrong. It was my fault.
And you, Birdcatcher, leave the court immediately.
I'm sorry.
Maybe a bit quieter next time.
If Bryder's description is correct, this is the master's house. Master Bodiak, are you home? Ulrich's door. If Bryder's description is correct, this is the master's house. There's ivy growing here, but it's not strong enough to carry my weight. Nice stuff, but who needs it? Everything smells of roses. The cloth makers seem to think they're better than other people. I miss the tannery smell from my own quarter. Nice stuff, but who needs it? Everything smells... The cloth... I miss... There's... The windows are way too high up. Oh, fex. Why can't this be easier? These are the only open windows on this side.
He's the shadow.
Ah, my friend. How's the gemstone business?
I had some trouble with a customer and I had to give it up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
What happened to Bryder? She was cleaning latrines this morning.
Yes, apparently she tried to catch the Tillamede all on her own yesterday, and returned to the dormitory after curfew. The fact that she only had to clean latrines is a sign of the status she enjoys in the school. I think they want to make her the new headmaster someday. Well, headmistress, I suppose.
I might need to ask another favor of you.
My services are still at your disposal. The cucumber you gave me was very fruitful.
See you later.
Farewell.
What's the guy doing there?
An axe would be more suitable. I can see a faint glow through the cracks in the door. If Bryder's description is correct, this is... I don't need magic. That doesn't need to... I don't need magic. I don't need magic. Those pests. Blasted crows. Haven't you caused enough trouble? Shoo! Go away!
Hey, those are my friends.
Nuri? I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
What did they ever do to you?
Don't you remember all the misery they caused?
Of course I remember. But you have to be able to forget, too. What do you want?
I have to get into that house somehow. Can you fly through the window for me and look for a way in?
Do I have to?
It would help us both.
All right.
I had the guy there at his house. Guy in the shadow is kind of weird.
I can't. There are books on top. They look heavy. That would break my claws.
Wait, they actually work? All the walls I know will snap before that happened. Love how it says lockpicks, but it's just a straight out key. Shouldn't you just say key, not lockpicks?
By the... Master Bodiak? I can't reach it while Ulrich is standing there. Uh-oh.
Doombringer.
I could take a handful with me, but, maybe someone will want to change him back, and then he might be missing an ear or something. I better leave him complete. It looks old. The master must have been quite young when he caught that. First, I have to open the lock. None of the lockpicks work on the lock. That would only... That would only make the lock... Nonsense. That won't... Someone needs to transform him back, not glue him together. I don't know. Someone needs to
I see you've been visiting my favorite master. I'll be going in to see him soon. My examination's right round the corner, and I have to be sure that there won't be any funny business. Can I do anything for you?
I don't think the master will be receiving you today.
You seem to be very sure of that.
Yeah, listen.
Curses. I need a new plan.
You aren't exactly the compassionate type, are you?
No. What do I do now?
When you go back to the school, please send Bryder here.
All in good time. I'll have to think things over now.
See you later.
Farewell.
Oh no. Ulrich has been turned into stone with magic. He was already stiff, so at first I couldn't really tell. I should just leave him lying here. It looks old. The master... Dead animals everywhere. Did Master Bodiak used to be a hunter? But how would a hunter learn magic so late in life? How odd. I could try to make an impression of the key, but the way he's holding it, I can't reach it. Someone needs to transform him back, not glue him to...
Okay, dust him over this way. Make the impression of the key, hopefully.
I could... I poured a little honey into the mold. Not after all the effort I... Some parts seem to be missing. I can't reassemble him.
Yeah, the key's missing.
Won't work. The honey...
I have to harden it.
I have to ask you for another favor. Can you harden this honey into a key?
I like your ingenuity. Give it here. Harden what's soft and stem the flow.
Thanks. By fix, it actually worked.
You know, I'm gonna try something before I get in there. Save it, yep. Can I return the key to him? Nope.
My hand's too big. I can't reach in. If only I could lift that glowing thing out of there. Underneath it says, "Nothing is ever lost." A drawing of a young hunter and an even younger woman. A huge fortress on a mountain. Is that what Draconia looks like? I'll take a closer look at this. A secret compartment. A petrified rat and drawings of the mask. These are studies of the mask. He must have been obsessed with it. There are small scribbled notes all over. At the top it says, "Finally an answer after all these years. The mask is in Draconia. I'll set out tomorrow." Another note says, "Returned yesterday. Couldn't find the mask. The council refused to let me enter the fortress, but I bribed an adept and now the ruby is mine, although it's worthless without the artifact." Draconia, the mask, the ruby. Won't anybody tell me what all this is about? Just like Ulrich. The dust is too fine for my finger. I'll scrape the dust into the container with the knife's edge. Bryder should look into this. I need to find out what happened here. Books about magical history, compendia about artifact magic. This place almost looks like my home.
I know what to do. Just bring this here.
I poured the dust into the crack.
Yep, and then repair it.
Ha!
The ruby.
A ruby?
The ruby.
It's cracked. Ah, my head. There's somebody in the next room. Not again.
Just this wall now. Then we'll be in Draconia. Help me. I can't get up there alone.
Free my hands.
If I do that, you'll kill me immediately.
Correct.
Oh, how he hates you, Charizard.
Understandably. Who likes being a slave? All he has to do is lift me over this, and we'll be there.
The mask?
Have you thought of something?
Yes. Since we've been here, I am able to remember more and more. Tell me, on the inside of the mask, do you see any letters? Ah, I was right. Padan, Faskadan, Esplas de Quatan, Humirelor Gras Ferel Goran, Hul Bemutir, Gerul Felan, Juntir Quatan Feluntir Sodan.
What language is that?
The very old one. Malakar transliterated it syllable for syllable in the ancient Ptolemaic lettering, and had it etched over the old lettering. Place the mask on your prisoner, and recite the incantation. Then, he'll fulfill your every desire.
Sounds like what the Vatican would say. I can't remember what the Vatican speak. Romanian, I think? Or maybe something else. I don't know what they speak. I can't remember.
I can't memorize the spell. It's too difficult.
Let me try. When the time comes, I'll tell you the words, and you can repeat them after me.
What will happen when I speak the incantation?
I don't remember exactly, but I know that it'll make him your servant, even with his hands.
Oh, that was it. I think that's Latin.
Do whatever you ask of him.
I think it's Latin. I don't know who speaks Latin anymore.
How did you turn his hands to stone?
With this spell.
Oh my god, do you get 3 spells?
You can try it on the flower up there.
She's a more powerful sorcerer than the other guy.
The flower. Petrify the flower.
I'm doing that.
And now, change it back. It's always exciting to see what kind of stone it will be, isn't it? It's always I was right.
How much can this spell do?
For the moment, my strength is only enough for plants and small animals.
And hands.
There was a time when I probably could have petrified an entire person, but the years must have weakened me.
How is it that you remember that now?
I don't know that. I think it's these mountains. It's as if I've been here before. I carried Malakar's mask with me, and I was looking for a garden? That is all I remember.
If I succeed in placing the mask on Rahwan, perhaps we'll soon find out more.
Okay, save it.
No, I can barely feel my hands as it is. Snow. Snow everywhere. If only it were that easy. I'm almost there. Just one more rock wall. It's so dry. It's a miracle that it's still alive. The last shred of life in this God's forsaken place.
Oh, compared to my burial chamber, this is a veritable hub of activity. Only it could be a little warmer.
Yes, I'm about to freeze to death. I need some warmth. I'm about to freeze to death. Is the grass poisonous?
No, go ahead. Eat it.
I'm sick and tired of your games. If only I could eat that.
Don't worry about it, Princess. You're almost there. The sight alone makes the blood freeze in your veins, doesn't it, Mistress?
That's because of the icicles, not the statue. Some ice...
I have to disappoint you once. That isn't a frozen dragon. It's actually a statue.
Oh.
It's too windy. I can't make a fire here. It's so dry. The last shred of...
Oh, only it could be...
Yes, I've got enough firewood. Rahwan, you must help me get over that.
You need to free me first.
No.
So that he can strangle you. No, better find a way to put the mask on him.
I'm almost there. If only this wall wasn't here. The spell only works on living beings.
What am I supposed to do heal?
My spirit is stronger than the cold.
The bandage burns way too fast. I already tried. Is the grass poison?
No.
I'm sick. If it were edible, I could tear it out with my hands and wolf it down, but the risk is too great.
It's not that cold.
Alright. What to do?
My spirit is stronger than the cold.
Ain't done.
No, I can.
What am I supposed to do here?
That probably isn't magical enough. That only works with magic artifacts. That...
That is not a personal...
Make a fire. I'm cold. Huh?
Aren't you cold? In Draconia, you can finally warm up.
Cold is only in your head. Don't think about it, and you won't be cold.
Put the mask on.
No. Stay away from me with that.
You'll have to overpower him first.
I know. But how? I'm too exhausted to fight him. Besides, I'm cold. I desperately need something to warm me up. Give me a leg up. Help me over the rock wall.
Give me back my hands. It's time I finally kill you.
Put the mask on him, and he will think differently.
Sadja.
I've got you now.
Yes, there we go. Aha!
Repeat after me. Vdan vaskadan es plastequatan.
Fadan faskadan es plas de quatan.
Humirilo gras ferel goran.
Comorilo gras ferel goran.
Hul bemutir kerul felan.
What the hell is this?
Hul bemutir gerul felan.
You've almost got it. One more verse. Juntir quatan felontir stodan.
Juntia Quatan Felontir Sodan.
I did it first try. Nice.
Remove the mask from him.
Hey, what's wrong with you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? Who am I?
What's wrong with him?
He has lost his memory.
Forever?
Yes, but is that not what you wanted? He no longer hates you. He will help you now.
There's nothing left of him. Without memories, he's just an empty husk. Not even he deserves such a fate.
But Princess,
Shut up. You've helped me, but this goes too far. As soon as I'm in Draconia, I'll throw you away.
How ungrateful you are, Princess. It'll be a pleasure to finally be rid of you.
Did I fall asleep again?
Thank you for the ruby, Geron.
Who said that?
Okay, unfortunately, I have to go grab my cats now. So I'm just going to quickly save it and go get my cats. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I am back. Sorry about that. Don't worry about the blurriness. It'll go away eventually. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, my hair just going everywhere.
By the 12.
Calm yourself, Geron. I'm not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
The mask made the Fakina dull and empty. The princess loosened his bond and let him lift her over the last hurdle, and finally stood before the gates of Draconia.
What's going on here?
Do you want to solve the riddle, Geron? Do you want to help Nuri?
Yes, but...
Then prove to me that you aren't stupid.
Hail, traveler. Prios, save me.
Draconia's gate is guarded by 6 elemental beings. 6 beings with 6 riddles, which Sadja had to solve.
Brothers and sisters are we, to each his element. Tell us who we are, and you too shall be known to us.
You heard them. Tell the grotesque faces which element belongs to each of them, just as Sadja once did. And the path to Draconia will also be open to you.
I will do that in a second. Gonna get some water. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Get out my door, neighbor wants me. That's why I don't really leave my room.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
But you win, of course.
You are air.
Yeah, that was easy.
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all, yet as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
Don't know you yet.
Keep me fed, or I will vanish away.
Oh.
Keep me in check, or I will harm you. Who am I?
Fire.
You are fire.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
Always the same. Water?
You are water.
Keep me far from my sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who am I?
Ice.
You are ice.
You must be.
Of all my...
Who you?
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who am I?
You are ore. You are...
Who?
You are earth. You are...
Okay, this is my guess. It's probably wrong.
Ice, fire, earth, water, air, and ore. Which elemental spirit belongs to which element?
So something's not right.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who?
You Earth then.
You are...
You probably wind.
You are...
Who?
You are...
Ice.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
Air can be hot and cold. I don't think you're water.
You are...
Keep me far from my sister in the middle.
Yeah.
First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who am I?
Keep me away from my icy skills.
You are ore.
Oh, what's the oldest here?
You are Earth.
One.
You are.
Keep me fed, or I will vanish away. Keep me in check, or I will harm you.
You
Who
definitely.
am I?
You definitely fire.
You are.
I wanna know, unsure.
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
But always in motion. That's definitely
You are water.
Keep me far from my sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who?
You are.
I think that's right. No, you're all.
You are all.
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who am I?
You are.
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all. Yet, as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
You are.
Ice. Which elemental spirit belongs to which?
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all. Yet, as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
You are air.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
You are.
I am who?
You are all.
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who?
You are.
Like my sister, I...
You are.
Ice.
Of all my siblings, I was the last to come into being. I give life to all. Yet, as I give, I also take back. Who am I?
You're not Earth, I know that, sure. Not all, not fire. Maybe water?
You are water.
my sister, I am some... Who... You are...
I know the world. What? Who?
You are...
God damn it.
Keep me fed, or I will vanish away. Keep me in check, or I will harm you. Who am I?
Easy, that's fire. That's 100% fire.
You are fire.
Keep me in check, yeah.
Keep me far from my
Fire.
sister in the middle. First she steals my form, and then my substance. Who am I?
Form. You change fire, change all, and then seal the substance. Same with eyes. Doesn't really change the form of anything. That could be all eyes.
I am the sister with the greatest patience. I shape my treasures for eons and bear the face of the world. Who am I?
No, that's definitely all.
You are...
Pretty sure that is all. And that should be eyes.
You are...
I know the world. One can reach through me.
You know the world like nobody else. You must be Earth.
Like my sister, I am... But unlike... Who...
You are...
I...
You are...
Ice, fire, which...
That is not it.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets.
You know, you can reach through Earth and you have the highest secrets.
I know the world like no other. One can reach through me, and yet I hide the greatest secrets. Who am I?
Like my sister, I am sometimes hot, sometimes cold, and always in motion. But unlike her, I am always the same. Who am I?
You are air.
Of all my... I give... Who...
You are...
I...
You are... You are...
Seriously?
Of all... I give life. Who...
You are...
I know one can reach through. Who...
You are...
ice.
Hey, I don't know.
Good. It's not an evil dream then. Just evil magic. You are... You are...
I know the world like one can.
You are... You are...
Of all I who
I know the world like no one can reach.
You are what?
Hey, what?
It is done. The gate to Draconia is now open to you.
I don't see anything.
Step closer.
Huh? Is he also petrified? He's holding something in his hand. A book.
Geron, are you here?
Brider.
Ah, you're still here. Is Ulrich upstairs?
No, he's lying back there on the floor. The heap of dust.
You can't be serious.
Maybe you should sit down. I have to show you something.
Oh, interesting. It's a diary written by an air elementalist who lived in Draconia during Sadja's times. Here, the upcoming battle in the Gorian Desert, the Holy Army outside our gates. We were also called upon to play a part in this unparalleled bloodbath.
Do you think the book will give us a clue how to find the way to Draconia?
Oh, Geron, the book is the way to Draconia, just as any book could be a gate. Oh, this looks like a good passage. Boron 19th, 590 after Bosporan's fall. I was on my way to the laboratories of the Auradepts when Admiral Wahim caught me by surprise in the main corridor.
Your attitude is unacceptable, Xerxes. In 3 days, the demon hordes will fall upon Aventuria. If my army is destroyed, then it'll be your ignorance which brought us down.
Oh, Admiral, I know, but you exaggerate. We are simple elementalists. We've withdrawn to these halls because the concerns of the world weary us. We're not warriors.
You command the elements. You could set whirlwinds upon the enemy hordes with your spirits, or an infernal firestorm. Keshalri itself attests to your power.
Floating stones are one thing. War is another. You'll have to fight your little skirmish alone.
I repeated my words of the day before, emphasized that we didn't see a threat to the balance of the spheres, and even permitted myself a small, sophisticated pun on the military zeal of our times, which, to my disappointment, went over his head. And then the spirits at the gate suddenly opened the portal.
Are you expecting someone?
No.
Welcome to the Council of the Elements. How, can I help you?
Yeah, chapter 5. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Got about like 4 or 5 chapters left. Actually, wait, 4 chapters. Yeah, we got about 4 chapters left.
My name is Sadja. I come from Fazar.
Fazar?
A long way. Did you come the whole way on foot?
Yes. Is this Draconia?
Yes, the Council of the Elements in Draconia. You require the services of an elementalist?
I'm here to join the Holy Army. I want to fight in the Gore.
I'm afraid I have nothing to do with that.
Let me know if you learn any more about him.
What can you do? Can you fight? Use magic?
I'm looking for a prince. I'm supposed to give him this mask.
Xerxes, take her to the prince.
But I'd rather...
At once.
If you'd follow me... I must admit we are a bit, how shall I put it, surprised by your arrival. Not many people stray here. To be honest, it's also a blessing for me. The Admiral is beginning to get on my nerves. Did you know that Draconia was built by dragons? All the wonders of this world in one place. And behind every passageway lies a new surprise. And that man wants us to drop everything and fight in his ridiculous little war. Can you imagine it? May I ask what's so special about this mask?
It's what the people, the members, it once belonged to.
It once belonged to a powerful Mogul mage.
Ah, the Moguls. Unpleasant fellows. Fortunately, they are from another age than ours. Ah, time. Isn't time an astonishing thing? At first glance, everything in Draconia seems so gigantic, and we seem so small. But that is nothing in comparison to the monumental size of the time which slumbers in these halls. According to our understanding, this is the oldest structure in Aventuria. Almost as old as time itself. I hope you have healthy lungs. This stairway is horrible. And here's another ancient wonder that leaves us absolutely awestruck. A star system, but fascinatingly not our own. Who built it? And why? Does it show the past? Or a distant future? I propose that it shows both. And another staircase. Ah, the zucchini. I love zucchini.
Why is Draconia so empty? I thought you were about to go to war. Where's the army?
Wrong. We, that is the Council, have decided to stay out of this war. We're being pressured to change our minds, but as long as the balance of the spheres isn't disturbed, we see no reason to do so.
Blast it. Does that mean there's no army here?
Yes, there is. Over there. The Flying Fortress Keshalri. A masterpiece of elemental air magic.
Was expecting that.
Do you have any more questions before I take you to the prince?
No legs. Flying fortress? Yeah.
The Holy Army is in the fortress?
Yes, an entire army of clerics. A second army is currently marching from Zorgan to Gore. In 3 days, the two forces will meet right before the plateau and enter the battle together. All that effort just to die. Tragic.
Who is the prince?
The fortress is carried by hundreds upon hundreds of air spirits, bound in special crystals, so-called floating stones. The prince is a master of domination magic. He ensures that the spirits remain in the stones and do what is asked of them.
But why a prince?
As Admiral Vahim always puts it so nicely, in times like these, one takes what one can get.
So what happens if the prince dies or something or gets ill? That's the whole castle just full. I don't see a plot hole there.
What's wrong with your legs?
I was born with very weak legs. So weak that they didn't grow with the rest of my body. Since then, an air spirit has carried me through life.
Take me to the fortress. I must see this prince.
And once again, you draw hasty, false conclusions. The prince is no longer in the fortress, but rather here, in this hole. Take my hand.
Princess in a hole? Chained up? Wait, what?
Right, there we are. I lured you into a pretty trap, eh? Yes, the prince is a prisoner, and yes, you played into his hands. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
This room is a prison?
Draconia has no dungeon, so we had to do a bit of thinking. We're directly above the sphere's observatory here. The magic of the observatory keeps the matrix of this room stable, which makes it impossible to do magic here. You understand the principle?
No.
Well, it's really quite simple.
What did he do?
He tampered with the floating stones of the flying fortress. He is evil, and thus we've taken him prisoner. You don't know anything about this?
What does the prince want with the mask?
Who knows? I didn't even know until now that such an artifact existed.
Let me go. I brought the mask here under a misunderstanding. I'm innocent.
I know. On the way up here, I cast a few spells on you. I know that you mean no evil.
Well, then?
Before I let you go, give me the mask, your staff, and the dagger. It can be no other way. Wait! Are you out of your mind?
But you brought me here.
Don't worry, mage. By all means, you may keep the mask. I don't need it yet.
You see? Now give it to me. Please stay away from him. Or I'll have to push you into the abyss.
How droll.
I don't want to give him my stuff.
Please stay away.
What kind of place is this?
We have no dungeon here in Draconia. That's why the elemental in this... Now all that's missing is the dagger and the staff. And now... I'll be right back.
Whoever you are, thank you for bringing it here.
Had I known you were behind this, I would have thought twice about it. Hello, Kasim. It's me, Sadja.
Sadja? Sadja, how long has it been?
Since you had me thrown out of the palace, long enough to leave those times behind me.
As if anything has changed since then. I'm still the sole heir of the Mogul dynasty. And you're nothing.
That's where you're mistaken. I'll go into battle against the demon hordes, and I will triumph. All of Avestan will know my name, and everyone will fall to their knees before me in awe.
You really believe that? You can't change who you are, Sadja. You'll always be the same person you always were. Second class. Insignificant. My name, on the other hand, my name will be immortal.
Take my hand. I'll take you to a more comfortable place.
How do you think they knew each other?
He is a prince, she's a princess. Maybe they're siblings. What I find much more puzzling is how the mage knew about their conversation. He wasn't there, and yet it's written in his journal.
Keep reading.
I took the woman to her chambers. It was obvious that she knew the prince, yet I still couldn't find any malevolence in her. In order to keep an eye on her, I commanded one of my invisible air spirits to continue watching her. Aha!
Yeah, that's not creepy one bit.
I'll leave you alone now. Get some rest. You'll need your strength tomorrow when we send you home.
I didn't come here only to be sent back.
You wear the instrument of a traitor. I doubt Admiral Vahim's going to welcome such a person to his fortress.
Let me talk to him.
There's water on the table. I'll have fresh vegetables brought to you soon. We'll meet again at dawn. Good night.
If you won't talk to the Admiral, then I'll do it myself.
And please stay in your room.
No.
Be kind. Give all the items to him. Okay. What am I supposed to do in that situation?
It feels like wax. I traveled the Rashtulian Wall, so I've already seen more than enough plants. How? They locked me up in here. Tomorrow the fortress will set out, and I'll be on it. The world must recognize once and for all what I'm made of. Never. I'm tired. But if I fall asleep, they'll take me back to Fazar at dawn. That must not happen. Mustn't look at it for too. I must join the battle. Let me talk to the Admiral.
I'm truly sorry, but no. And now, please go back and sleep.
Now that's just done it. I'm not going to do that again unless... That won't get me in. I don't even know. Never. I'm tired. But if I fall asleep, they'll take me back to Fazar. That must...
What am I supposed to do then?
That'll never... I mustn't lose... That'll never work. How? They locked me up in here. How? Tomorrow the world must... The leaves are swaying in the wind, but there's no wind here. Hey, you're an air spirit, aren't you? Let's play. Let's play hide and seek. You hide, and the mages have to find you. I have a better idea. We'll both hide from the mages. What shall we do? They would find us right away in this room.
Oh, there you go. What? Oh, what's down here? Look at the general.
Is that her?
Yes, but what is she doing here?
Admiral?
I thought the evil mage had locked you up in his tower.
Yes, but I jumped out of the window.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Eh, Joachim?
Take me with you to the battle. I won't disappoint you.
And she has courage.
Yes, but no weapon. Besides, she almost played into Kasim's hands. I think it's too risky.
What sort of weapon do I need in order to come with you?
We're fighting against demons, so something blessed would be good. Bring me some kind of weapon, and my companion will take care of the blessing. He is a Deont.
Diont would be more like it.
Ariakos, please.
Why are you anchored outside Draconia?
The air elementalists helped us build Keshalri. We had hoped they would continue to support us.
But they're only interested in elements and the harmonies of the spheres, not in politics, no matter how bloody.
The Council will merely send a group of observers on board, but no more than that.
Good. Then there'll be someone who can tell the world about me.
That would be much too selfless for that bunch.
The elementalists have long planned to withdraw from the fate of the world. They expect that the battle will make this decision easier for them.
In other words, they hope it'll be so disgustingly bloody that they'll never have to leave their little ivory tower again.
If that ivory tower still exists at that point.
What do you know about the battle?
It is said that the demon lord Borberad is planning an invasion of the damned in the Gorian desert, and Rohal the Wise will oppose him. Rohal's troops have been preparing for the big day for months in Zorgan. Meanwhile, more and more demon scum are forcing their way out of Borberad's portal into the Gorian desert.
A lot of effort for a slaughter that will only last a few hours.
However it may end, it will change Aventuria forever.
What will it be like to fight against demons?
Horrible. There's nothing more terrible than being exposed to the madness of such a creature.
They don't act or think as we do. Their bodies are not made of flesh and blood, and they're almost invulnerable to common magic.
How does one kill something like that?
With blessed weapons, a lot of luck, courage,
and a gigantic flying fortress.
Why a flying fortress?
No matter what, we must prevent the plague of demons from spreading. That's why we're carrying the battle directly to Borberad's door. No living thing has ever faced so many creatures from the nether hells as we will in 3 days' time.
You should know, demons are tough, nearly invincible.
One must lure them onto sacred ground in order to defeat them. And since we can't do that, we'll bring the sacred ground to them. Keshalri is a monumental floating temple built to carry the light of the gods into the middle of the armies of darkness.
I'll be back soon. This flame sounds different from the others. It almost appears to be singing. Something's different about this lamp. There's nothing else in these vaults, just this one room.
Yeah, please, Jesus.
I don't know how, but I definitely feel it. We're right in the center of Draconia here. There are 7 runes engraved on it. Is that the Gorian desert?
Yes, and the enemy's fortress lies in the middle. Hordes of demons are going to pour out. We'll attack.
They're planning their...
Okay.
It's oddly warm, just like everything down here. That looks like it's an image of the mask. But what is it doing here, in Draconia?
Many unexpected things rest in these halls, my lady. Draconia practically lives off this mysterious aura.
The halls are filled with the crackling of lanterns. That's no regular fire. It keeps changing its shape. The halls are filled with the crackling of lanterns.
What's this over here?
Xerxes!
Who am I?
Three horns on a platform. War is raging outside, and the mages are listening to the spheres. But if the demons win, there'll be nothing left to listen to. The horns can be turned. The horns can't be turned towards each other. The horns... What is that? It sounds like a whisper. They appear to be floating. They appear to be... The whisper is getting louder.
You must find the garden. The name is in the garden, and without the name, the mask is worthless.
I know, but where shall I begin? No one here knows where it is, let alone whether it even exists.
It does exist, but to find it, you need the mask. I'm so close. While the most powerful men in Avestan smash heads in the Gorian desert, I'll restore the realm of my fathers, and there will be no one left to stand in my way.
Is this the same garden the staff spoke of? What is Kasim planning? What kind of sound is that? I've never heard anything like it. What kind of sound? I've never... What kind... I've never... What kind of... I've never heard...
Oh, sorry.
They're growing beautifully.
You are the woman from Fazar, correct? Weren't you sent to your room?
Isn't that strictly my business?
I'll just ask Xerxes. Xerxes!
Where am I supposed to go then?
I've never seen that many fresh vegetables in my life, not even in the palace.
Okay.
They appear to be floating. What kind of sound? I've never heard any... The horns can't... The horns... They're growing beautifully. I've never seen that, not even in the palace. Kasim is sitting in a hole at the top of the tower. That leaves him enough room for an even deeper fall. That won't lead to any...
I don't know, places to go.
No. That won't lead... I didn't know about the prince's plan.
I heard, but how do I know that you won't unknowingly aid him again? As long as we don't know his plans, I won't take any further risks.
I eavesdropped on the prince. He's looking for some garden. He wants to use it to seize power after the battle.
Surely not the Garden of Oblivion.
You know something about it?
Well, yes. It's just a legend, but they say there's a hidden cave somewhere in the Rashtulian Wall, near the volcano Rashtul Kancharot. The cave bears the name the Garden of Oblivion, because everything that takes place there is forgotten by time itself, whatever that means.
Does the legend also mention a mask?
Yes, there was something about that, but I'd have to do some research to be sure.
That doesn't sound like something I need to concern myself with. If Kasim's attention is really on a cave in the Rashtulian Wall and not on the battle, then he's no longer my problem, so we can safely turn our attention towards our actual goal.
The Garden of Oblivion? Have you ever heard of that?
No, never. But this story gets stranger from page to page. I may be mistaken, but something about this garden feels wrong. I can't say what just yet.
Keep reading.
Admiral Wahim turned a deaf ear to every warning, but I felt the danger emanating from this garden. The girl, on the other hand, had tasted blood. I think she imagined the garden was something that could help her achieve her ambitions. Only she didn't know precisely how.
Okay. Do I have to go to the hole and ask them or something?
I'll be back. He commands the flight. I'll be back. This flame sounds different. It almost appears to...
Can I go in here now?
In the meantime, I learned to fly without one. No time for idle recreation. And now, where shall I put it?
Xerxes!
And now...
Xerxes!
I got my weapon. That's not where I want to go. Got my weapon.
Does it matter what sort of weapon I bring you?
Something you fought with before. Leave everything else to my cleric.
I'll be back. Bless this weapon for me.
A simple dagger.
I'm fast and agile with it. It has done me loyal service.
That's enough for me. However, the blessing will take some time. Pick it up from me later.
Well, are you taking me with you or not?
I don't know what you think, Wahim, but I like her.
All right then. We set sail at dawn. Rest until then. The cots in Keishalri are far less comfortable than those here. You've come just in time, Xerxes. The girl has just joined our army, which, in my eyes, makes her a good bit more sensible than your entire council.
All right. If you vouch for her, as long as she doesn't hurl us all into disaster, I don't care.
He didn't like that at all.
Quite right. Well, back to the fortress for me. Here's to a glorious battle, you two.
I'm going to look round the line.
Give me 1 second, guys.
The talk of this Garden of Oblivion has made me curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat my tea now, or dinner, whatever you want to call it. So I'll be right back.
This is turning to the right. This is also turning to the right. And they are always turning just a quarter. What if it's one of these? That's male bust, looks rather old. It's a male bust, it looks tense. Maybe it's not from the eye, but from one of these. Wait, no, I don't have it. Damn. This one's looking. So dumb. I'll move it. Check the door. I'll move it.
Check the door. Because there's nothing else I can really do. Oh no. I gotta move on from this. Doesn't make sense. Mask room. I don't have a mask. If I had a mask. It's a giant mask. Upon closer inspection, it seems that the mouth can open. Wait, that might be the door. Open. Open. Well, maybe the other door then. Oh, wait, no, that's a flashback. But now that I know that that can open... Stop it. I don't know it moved though. What is going on here? Angry mask. Joyful. Calm. Am I still alive? I wanted her to kill me so I can reload. I haven't seen the dev screen yet. This needs 2 keys. I don't know anything about 2 keys. Only have 1 key. I haven't found another one. Anyway, where is she? Oh no. Sure. I want to go get the key actually. I got, okay, that's a hidden door. Gym, there was nothing here. I even checked the lockers.
Sorry guys, I'm just waiting for the lag to go. There we go. Sorry about that. We're back. Oh, I'm back. Lake?
It's only a part of the seal. Something's still missing. A single hand rests in the center of the ornament. I feel a rhythm, like a heartbeat. An underground lake. Another dragon monument? These halls seem to have no end. An underground lake. Only a little light is shining through. Behind it, I can see the shape of a large statue.
I guess underground lake.
It's shiny and clean. Just a moment, there's an odd indentation. I see water on the other side. There's an odd indentation. That won't get me in. That won't get... That won't get... There's an odd... It's ice cold. Someday, they'll erect a statue like this for me. What kind of runes are these?
Oh, those are the symbols of the 6 elements. That's the symbol for Earth, if I'm not mistaken.
Why is it so cold here?
The Library of Draconia is supervised by the Ice Faculty. Writing is like ice. It freezes a moment in time. In this case, for eternity. Do you see anything that interests you?
No, nothing.
Oh, I need to go to. I'll be right back. Yeah, 3 hours. I'm not gonna push myself. Like, I could play longer if I want to, but what's the point? I'm just gonna enjoy my experience. So, I think I'm just gonna call it there. Like I said, there's no reason to play any longer. I'm just gonna relax the rest of the night. So, on that note, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.